I've never set a cat on fire, but I've also never put one out. Welcome to Morally Apprehensive. Thanks for coming today. You look great. Look in the mirror. Be impressed. You look just good. Great, actually. So, before we start today, I'd like to welcome my guest, special guest, the Ernie Joe. Coming in.
Hey,
Joe.
man, hey, how's
How
it
you
going?
doing?
I'm great. Thanks for having me on the show today.
Yeah.
It actually worked out great. I just taped the Tonight Show over in Studio C, and then just kind of got to walk right down the hall to here. So it was very
Studio D.
Yeah, Studio D worked out very nicely.
Glad you made it. We're all glad you made it.
Thank you very much.
So, if you were uncertain of what Morally Apprehensive is all about, what we're going to do here is we're just going to look at some of the morally questionable scenarios that were often presented in like really entry-level discussion. Okay. For example, we have the trolley problem.
Trolley.
This is one of the most talked about go-to, I'm going to make you think about your choices.
Wow.
Scenarios ever. The trolley problem itself is there's a trolley on a track, as trolleys are.
Yes.
There's a group of people tied up, right?
Okay.
On the
Bound.
tracks. You're at the lever to change the tracks. You can change the tracks, save those people, but on the other tracks, there's one person.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you're going to change the tracks. You could kill one person or a couple of people.
Now, is this person just like chilling out?
Well, let's not worry about that.
All right.
Here at Morally Apprehensive, we like to alter scenarios, right? So
All right, I like it.
rather than taking out as many variables as possible from a situation, we're going to add variables, okay? So really understand why you're making this choice by giving you a lot of different weird choices.
Yeah, makes sense.
Which is a fun thing to do. So you're going to be in this scenario. I'm going to ask you how you'd handle it.
All right.
So here we go.
Hit me.
Follow me on this wonderful journey. Joe, you just adopted 5 kittens.
Okay.
Little basket of 5 kittens.
I like it.
You're walking home. You're naming all of them.
I got Fluffy, got Sprinkles.
So go ahead. You can name. There's 5 of them.
All right. We got Butterscotch.
Okay.
We got Spanky, Mr. Fuzzy. I don't know, Charles.
Yeah.
And then this little critter over here, Jelly Bean.
Interesting. So you're walking around with Jelly Bean, Charles, and the other 3. You take your basket, and you have to cross the railroad tracks that you cross every night to get home.
Okay.
Right as you're on those tracks, an ember from the notorious railroad hobo fires lands in your basket.
Oh, no.
Those kittens catch.
Nah!
They catch quick. All of them are on fire. Because you've been a trained professional cop before, a couple of months, if you didn't know, you recognize you can stop, drop, and roll with 4 kittens. There's only enough time for you to save 4. Which one don't you save?
Can I see the picture again?
Yeah, absolutely. Gotta look them right in the eyes before you kill them. Or let them die.
Butterscotch.
Mm.
'Cause he has orange hair, so he probably has partial immunity to fire. So I can stop, drop, and roll with the other 4, then come back.
So you're assuming
Butterscotch.
that one of these cats has superpowers.
Yes. Judging by his looks.
So you're not picking him?
Yes, because he can take care of himself more. I have to pick the ones who don't have powers because they're more vulnerable to the flames.
In Morally Apprehensive, I'm the only one that adds variables because this is my show.
All right.
None of the cats have superpowers at this moment. Not a single one of them. Not even Charles.
Well, then, in that case, Jelly Bean looks like his fur is quite thick. So it'll probably take a while for the fire to burn through. So I can take the other 4 and come back for Jelly Bean. He might still be alright.
Or thick fur means there's more to catch.
What? Oh.
He has more fur to catch fire. He's going to get hotter than the other ones. He's probably going to burn quickest.
No, fire is not. He would be fine.
Okay. Let me add a variable.
All right.
The one you leave dies.
All right. Let's see here. I guess I'd pick butterscotch.
You're killing butterscotch?
He just kind of looks like he hasn't done much with the life. Look at him lounging back there. Real couch potato.
Okay.
I feel like he's pretty content with his life, so he's probably the most ready to die. He's like, I've kind of done everything I want to do.
This kitten has achieved everything.
He moved fast.
Wow. Okay. That's acceptable.
Sweet.
So you're going to kill butterscotch.
Sorry, B.
The next variable
Right.
I'd like to add, maybe mix up some things. I've already forgotten the names of all the kittens because they're not my kittens.
All right.
The butterscotch, okay,
Yes.
these are called the practicats. Each one has a very practical thing they can do. Practicats. Butterscotch can write.
Cool.
Don't know what it's writing. Don't know if it's even English. But she sure can write. He sure can write. Where I decided. I'm sorry. I just think I can regender her. Him. Her.
Next.
Butterscotch is a girl now. Next, can clean up after itself. So the one underneath butterscotch, Sprinkles, can clean up after itself.
Cool.
Pretty useful. One can play video games moderately pretty well.
All right, I like that.
The next is a baker. Can bake. But again, it's a cat, so it might not bake something you want.
True.
But it can bake. And the last has, so...
Jelly bean.
Bottom right, Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean has thumbs. Human thumbs. Opposable human thumbs.
It's creepy.
It's very creepy.
So, same scenario, I have to kill one?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you do.
Well, I feel like I still gotta go with butterscotch. I can't have him writing letters and ordering all sorts of things from catalogs all day. He's gonna run up my credit card bill.
That's true. But wait, okay. So you'd rather let a cat that can write die over a cat that can bake probably fish-related bakery goods?
He can feed the starving cats of the world.
But he's also a cat, so he probably wouldn't.
He would. I'd talk to him.
Okay. Now what if I said one of them is a Nazi? Full-blown, still trying to kill people
All right.
of not the
Which one?
Aryan race.
Charles looks good.
You don't know.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Would it change how you save the cats?
No. It's been a dream of mine for a long time to have an army of cats. So if one is a Nazi, they're already an elite soldier. So hopefully through an extended period of time, I'll be able to change his ideology, win him to the good side, and then he can help me train other cats and build an army.
Wow. What are you doing with an army of cats?
Taking over the world.
You're taking over the world.
Yes.
So you might not even really be denaziizing
Honestly,
him. Are you a Nazi?
Next question.
Are you a Nazi?
No.
Okay. Thanks for being here.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
I was talking to them. You're kind of a Nazi. Can you say it one more time? I'll say your name. We'll sponsor each other.
Say what?
Say the name of the show. Do you need the PowerPoint? Hold on. Here
This has been an episode of Morally Apprehensive, made possible by viewers like you. Thank you.
And this is my friend Ernie Joe. He's not a robot. Sorry. This is our first episode. I didn't talk about that in the episode to make continuity not a thing. I just wanted you to think that it was a really, up and going, beautiful thing that's happening. Which it may be. This could be the beginning. Seeds are not very impressive, but trees are. Thanks for coming.